Продолжаем. Всем привет. На записи уже. Вот. Второй стрим по третьему Mass Effect в Legendary Edition. Четвертое прохождение. Стрим второй. Это самое важное. Захват?
No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified holding zones until strike teams clear an area. Then we come in and set up medical bunkers and supply depots. And then the main fleet comes in to occupy.
I'm not wearing commando leather, honey. What does that mean?
We'll be perfectly safe. They don't put engineers on the front lines.
But you won't be able to talk to us.
Ma'am, I can't say when we're deploying or where or why.
But you're on the Normandy, right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard escape? He did, didn't he? So why would he be here unless he's seeing the Council?
Ma'am, I can't talk about that.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Молодец, кстати. Алерс. Просил ровно столько, сколько нужно. Ой, это еще и как военный ресурс считается она, я и забыл. А что там еще будет? Всякие вещи интересные. Больница Гуэрта. Там еще Тейн сейчас будет. Очень полно всех знакомых. Позже будет, я не помню. Че такой подлак большой?
Here's Shepard now.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with the Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Ashley took the worst of it. How's she doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Lieutenant Commander Williams' resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I
Пилоты
was never officially
оставили.
part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word, and I'm with you.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker is still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Early reports indicate that Earth has fallen to
Welcome to Serta.
Посетить магазин на Цитадели?
Serta is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
all profits from sales go to help new medical research. Thank you for coming to CERTA. How can we help you?
Вообще вот это не помню. Для чего тут лево аминокислотных организмов?
Dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
Ну, то, что я последний купил, ей
All
это и
profits from
нравилось.
sales go to help new medical research. Be safe.
Где доктор Мишель?
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Lieutenant Commander Williams?
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just down the hall.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force.
Patient stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good
Чё он
work,
тут?
Dr. Freilich.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
Звук лучше. Однозначно, кстати. Тоже звук работает по-другому. Слышно, с какого ракурса тут говорят. Чётче.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Вот это у него лицо, конечно. До того, как ему сообщили страшные новости. А. Тейна же сейчас здесь нету? Да, Тейны нет, он позже будет. Кибер пупс.
Ash. Hey. It's Shepard. I should have known you'd pull through. You're stubborn. Always were. It scared me pretty bad back there on Mars. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing. You hang in there, all right? I need you up and reporting for duty ASAP. You hear me, soldier? You need anything, Doc. Let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care.
По-моему, главное просто заходить. Неважно, какие реплики. Хоть верхние, хоть нижние. Если я его отстрелю в конце игры, то я больше так не буду делать. Не в конце, но это уже близко к концу игры, насколько я помню. Или нападение до гетов. Он после.
Please select one moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Incursions by enemy forces are being reported in Turian colonies. Fighting is said to have reached Paladin. Ilium is under attack. Although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth, the invading force appears to be the same that attacked.
Ну-ка, а тут они поправили. Блин, это надо в доках именно смотреть, когда там склады будут именно. Кстати говоря, сейчас вот тоже мало народу, а потом-то здесь сколько народу будет. Здесь надо с турианцем один. Здесь бажанный квест есть. А чё так... N7 защитник, слушайте, мне нравится, как он выглядит. 8000. Ранее разоритель Цербера 150, нифига себе. Да, давайте все оружие из этого спрячу в этот магазин. Тут на отвоевывание. Они, конечно, вовремя решили. Время вторжения жнецов сделать. Очень вовремя.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander Humanity has questions.
Да-да.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
got our own problems, Counselor. Earth is not in this
Старая
alone.
знакомая
But Earth was the first Council world hit.
локация.
By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
Надо
The reports are accurate.
послать
Earth was attacked.
комиссию по установлению
by the
истины.
And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together, but it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Haggett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together. Now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
Странно, что жнецы сразу на цитадель не напали. Это очень странно.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Vidorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Vidorian undetected.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war. And you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter? Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you.
Не одна луна у Палавина.
There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you, we've chosen to uphold your Spectre status. And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Вот это я сейчас видели, как... Вот так. Блин, этот баг с анимацией бега остался. Блин, я реально хочу эту броню. Стоп, Бог войны Гарус 100 без одной пушки. Тайфун, вот он. 150 тысяч, какой кошмар. Ладно. Ну, хотя, блин, третья сложность. Что я хочу? Зачем мне этот билд?
Commander Shepard. Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khaleesa, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Калис офиса посольства Джейс? Где он? Вон он.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here? With the elite of the galaxy?
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
Bud?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, it looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized...
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Может, там Тейн появился? После разговоров-то. Потому что важно все прокликивать здесь, иначе можно наткнуться на неприятные, отягощающие концовку вещи.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Нормандия. Красное незалежнее Нормандия. Ой, господи. Я не помню, здесь же получается только одна цитадель, так? Угу, прорисовку моделек здесь тоже не починили. Ничего не починили. Так, движок апдейтнули. освещением и апскейлили текстуры. И оружие распределили. Но старые баги, старые баги. Мгм. Ой, зачем они пошли в это? Кому это нужно было? Ой, великолепно. Скоро вообще смогу по кораблю-то походить?
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander. Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone. I was just leaving. Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice
Цитадели,
was.
по-моему.
Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council.
Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not
Надо
theories.
прекращать.
Theories are all we've
Нервная
got right
штука.
now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth,
Давайте
sir?
сделаю так.
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Набор для модификации брони. Тут же еще и модификации полно, по-моему, в начале выдавалось. Здесь было еще из этого, господи, из мультиплеера Scale. Что-то я не помню вот это место. Светло здесь как стало, прям вообще.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Окей. Это, кстати же, миссии сетевой.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Стрейнер последний. Да. Попёс. Иден сразу прислался? Нифига ж себе. Давайте док челноков снизу вверх пойдем. Здесь все с наценкой. Здесь мы ничего брать не будем.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
Это странно, кстати, геймплейное
I
решение.
wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot.
Так-то оно
Not
логично.
much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. From my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, and practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded EZO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small EZO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
О, тут же есть вот это еще. Господи, я забыл. Ну, наверное... Угу. Так. Здесь нету ничего. А, здесь вспомнил, что? Окей. Что здесь как? Там Кодиак стал получше выглядеть. Они здесь стоят и делают. Мне интересно, конечно. Анти-СР-1. Знаете, учитывая, какие у него руки, такие гантели, даже страшные. И это... Стоп, это получается в 8, что ли? Возможно, до 8. Блин, я немножечко опасненько взял. Не надо так. Знаете, как будто мелочь прибавилась. Хотя ничего нифига не прибавилось, я думаю. Огромные пистолеты.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
На это есть мультфильм.
It was either them
Про эти события.
or the intel we had on the collector.
Где Вега не похож на Вегу.
Intel we could
Вообще.
use to destroy him. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
Надо было левый бить,
So?
левый.
Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn...
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Интересно как. Ей. Здесь со всеми поговорил, получается. Так, здесь... Адамс.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. The there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers?
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Почему у меня пропадают кадры? Надо пересмотреть, что, как, зачем, почему. Между прочим, ведь за всю игру здесь никого и ничего не появляется. Месте, где жила Джек. В доме, который построил Джек.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the
кажется,
unshackled
Allers
AI,
как-то-
Matriarch Benezia's daughter,
как-то
and
по-другому
the
выглядит.
communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry. Commander.
Стоп, у нее, по-моему, здесь по-другому как-то было, и было ужасно по-тупому. Там в углу отсылка к Dead Space, что ли, стоит? Ай. Хайден Аленко. Дженкинс. Здесь 23 члена отряда. 20 это с первой Нормандии. При падении. То есть вот Кайден Аленко здесь не считается. Здесь не должен считаться Дженкинс. То еще один. И мне так нравится эта каюта, конечно. Конечно, тяжело жить в таком общежитии, но все же. Мне кажется, Нормандия вообще комфортабельна для, смотрите, какая комната отдыха. Странно, что на военном корабле, кстати, есть вот такой стол, походу, для покера. Да, там карты лежат. Ну или что-то наподобие покера. Вот туалеты с душевыми, конечно, это... Почему вот у меня здесь скорее вопрос и умывальник один. То есть 3 душевых, 2 туалета и 1 умывальник. Короче, ладно. Военные.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info.
Теперь вопрос. Увеличила барьер или нет? У меня же не щит, а барьер.
I'm flattered, I think.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Между прочим, подумал, следующую часть Mass Effect делают, там есть Лиара, она там наверняка до сих пор как серый посредник.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara.
Здесь вот этот
You're
дурацкий
welcome.
свет.
And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Hello again, Shepard.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records.
И все диалоги
I knew the
будут с ней
elusive man was
такими,
hunting
да, я
for the
так
same thing when our
понимаю.
agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
Вот
I
эти...
thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
What's been happening with you as the
Единственное, что
broker,
мне
Liara?
не нравится.
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Please, enjoy your day.
Главного калибратора всей Руси нету. Чё на борту? Таникс.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
А не помню, на
Let's waste no
цитадели
time. If I may,
Чакос.
I'd like to examine you.
Или Чакос нет на цитадели.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
It had better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's
А,
it.
эту операцию,
You're the picture of health.
напоминаю, здесь она переносится из игры в игру. По-моему, она не переносилась.
inventory of
Но,
meds?
возможно, и
The
переносилась.
medbay was fully stocked before
Скорее
you left
всего, она
Earth.
должна была
We should be good
перенестись.
for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Бонусное умение перераспределить умение. Бонусные. Урон ближним бою. Вот это, кстати говоря, возможно, это я и буду брать. Ой, какой док Челноков. Это капитана. Броня Цербера Аякс. Щиты, боезапас, урон от умения, урон от оружия. Есть увеличение запаса здоровья. Но мне, кстати говоря, нравится. Наверное. Ну, я первым делом ту броню возьму.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Carry on, Specialist.
Чуть не помню, что здесь еще... Здесь что-то было еще в оригинале. Ну ладно. Я теперь Сижу второй, прохожу. Можете проникнуть захваченные жнецами системы, используем маскирующую систему Нормандии. В захваченных системах можно обнаружить выживших, добычу или ценные разведданные. Ну, типа, это можно и позже делать. Карта, кстати говоря, гораздо круче освещена. Ну, я здесь пойду сразу на... Та миссия, по-моему, не пропадет. Дай бог. Пятилище. Что там была за миссия? Пусть здесь огромный интерфейс, это просто жесть какая-то. Там было? Не стой, я здесь все время все облетаю. Третья часть, тем более, все вообще цивильно в этом плане. Не надо обследовать супер пустые open world, так скажем. Ага, костюмы по стандарту есть. Урон от оружия, щиты. Пусть будет стандартно со щитами, Джеймс. Восстановление умения, скорость восстановления умения. Это что за... У меня вот этого не было. Урон от умения 25%. Давайте вот этот для Лиара. У меня там какие-то DLC-шки были не взяты в оригинальной трилогии, которые отвечали как раз за вид и так далее. Нет. Мне так непривычно, когда начинаешь игру не с морем, не с вагоном всяких пушек из-за DLC-шек. Их хорошо впилили в игру, хорошо, что впилили. Они были имбоваты все до одной. Усиливает броню и защиту механизмов. Повышение урона. Уменьшает использование умения на 50%. Что-то это мне не очень нравится для себя, если делать. То, что Дюн тебе... Ну, вот так, если... Я немножечко болею сейчас. С четверга разболелся немножечко, и температуры нет, но... Насморк, кашель, и голова поваливает. Они доскалировали ролики, притом хорошо доскалировали, но FPS у них не повысили, по-моему. И как и были драгонами, так и остались.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Блин, на мне значки Цербера. Цербер высаживается. Убейте их. Все, игра закончена, Шепард сдох.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Причем вот это, конечно, броня по стандарту есть. Мне интересно. Я сначала осмотрю всякие штуки у тебя тут. Не волнуйся. Во благо. Вырезан контент второго которого будет доступно к концу. Я думаю, если они не сильно меняли, как я читал, меняли, то у меня должны быть доступны все. Истинно, я 6-й раз прохожу трилогию, о чем тут. Если они будут не все, значит они точно что-то кардинально поменяли, или они забагали игру очень страшно. Ну, из двух. По-моему, полно всякой всячины лежит. Если не возьму. И не снайпер. Понимаешь, вот Друзай написал, да, я вот поэтому и говорю сейчас, если я обнаружу, что у меня при таком же прохождении, как и всегда, будут ровно такие же концовки, то это Друзай обосрался и что-то там не так подумал. Знаем мы. Людей. Он еще такой, King's Bounty 2, такая прекрасная игра. Я не играл в прошлой части, но эта часть такая прекрасная. Ничего не рассказывает. Более. Да, мне он все меньше и меньше нравится, истинно. Честно говоря. Он мне на самом-то деле никогда и не нравился. Но я как-то думал, что он более-менее все аспекты рассматривает, а не... А в итоге игра-то даже сама по себе King's Bounty 2 вышла, и люди заругали ее за... Не только то, что она отличается от первых частей, это ладно, но то, что она во многих местах криво сделана. Хотя, вроде говорят, там с патчем очень много чего интерфейсного поправили. Это только с патчем.
Domestic, get your men up on that north barricade. Yes, sir. Sergeant Bardas, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir. General?
Commander Shepard. Heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things. How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy.
Поэтому я не смотрю никого. Истинно.
Irrelevant.
Exactly.
Я могу похвалить там то же самого сейчас. Я могу похвалить отдельного обзорщика за обзор какой-нибудь, но в целом, извини меня, я говорю, это Логвинов, вот, кстати говоря, так же, как и я, говорит про Андромеду, то, что это не был такой глобальный провал, что же вы, люди, натворили.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend.
Игра не была настолько плохой, вы очумели.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties,
just-
it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know.
Забей.
However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The
Сцена с
comm tower is
поездом.
out.
Каким поездом?
Husks
Не,
are
я не...
swarming that
Я...
area. We
Да
can't
что,
get
я не
close enough to
смотрю
repair
же.
it.
Я говорю.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
Вот эта металлическая броня,
I see
кстати,
the
очень
comm tower.
клевая.
To the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go.
Возможно, я не помню все мемы с Логвиновым. Кто сделал, блин? О, ятаган. Вес такой же, слава тебе, Господи. Урон меньше. В чем разница? Это, по-моему, какой-то такой автоматический. Да, он неплохой тоже, так что я с ним побегаю. Не туда. Ну и тем более, истинно, мы живем в век нормального интернета, когда все эти обзорщики, ну они просто вот не нужны, ну серьезно. Очень много инфы, и ты можешь узнать от самих разрабов напрямую, чуть ли не... Блин, разрабы сами выпускают видосы, вот вам механика такая, вот вам механика такая. Я вот поэтому и горел с Анфима, то что на дев-стримах я вижу одно, то что реальная игра, ну, пока еще, Но они говорят, да, мы будем дорабатывать, мы будем дорабатывать. А вот пиар у игры был вот такой. Типа у нас супер игра, которая вот прям на выходе сейчас все убьет. Warframe, Destiny, еще какую-нибудь стрелялочку.
Husks at the tower overwhelmed us. Good luck.
Где огонь-то? Кстати, у меня... Блин, надо было криопатроны взять. Ну ладно. Здесь потому что на это хватает, сколько я помню. В Dead Space... В Dead Space я на самом деле верю. Сейчас почини вышку. Здесь еще, по-моему... Еще, по-моему, нормально, но вот на миссиях с курянцами... Хотя, учитывая... Молодец, Лярочка. Пускайся. Она, конечно, спустилась. Ой, да забей, блин, эти все Call of Duty и Battlefield уже забей просто. На самом-то деле. Батла ушла в упоротые моменты. На колду новую все жалуются, что там... Ты, Исина, ты видел видос, где Рик Рент показывал, как он держит просто геймпад и прицел вводится? Я тогда офигел просто от этого. А потом так типа люди, ну я типа играю на геймпаде, это все делаю удобство, я играю на геймпаде и убиваю людей с компа, которые играют с клавомыши. А потом после парочки вопросов, в какую игру не играют и так делают, ты знаешь, что в этой игре есть автонаводка для геймпада. В то время как для клавиатуры с мышой это читы, извините. Гениально просто. Просто гениально. По-моему, здесь... Я в прошлое или позапрошлое прохождение где-то здесь просто взял и упал, по-моему, убежав в какую-то не ту сторону. О, давайте поиграем в горизонт. Ну, Шепард не так катается. Слушайте, я биолавку строю небольшой. Сейчас буду. Давай, Исина. Давай, так, у меня же работает на этой сцене, да, работает, все нормально.
What have you got? As your partner said, succession is usually simple.
Шлем
But
снялся
right now,
все-таки.
the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone. I don't care who. As long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Vicarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General. Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus. His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian Separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Привет, Metal
Should I
Surge.
go back and take a look?
Do it.
А,
Garrus,
здесь
you said you were with Victus
по-любому
this morning?
Ляра
Yeah, but we got separated.
уходит.
He went to
Окей.
bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the
Я
airfield.
за тебя, чувак. Нет. Изи, смирно. Тогда, господи, кем я еще играл-то? Фу. Вот в честь вот этого посередине у меня был персонаж Джеймс. Там в Гурпсу мы играли. Потом был Мак, я не помню, как его играл. За него в ваншоте Уфо. Тоже не помню, как звали. Веркус, когда начинал свой кампейн. Это, по-моему, без стримов было. Господи. Как его звали-то? Надо в записях, короче, смотреть. Надо смайлики перерисовать. Богатый актерский список. Ай. Так, куда идти-то? Аэродром, окей.
James, is that you breathing so hard?
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all.
Ну так шлем
Adrenaline's better
надень.
than oxygen any day.
Да, это, конечно, опасные штуки. Так действовать. Ну же еще некоторые ваншоты вводил, так что там много чего.
I think we're done here.
Да, штурмовик, конечно, очень экстремально чувствуется. По геймплею в третьей части. Как же... Леорфей Альстер, точно. Волшебник был. Был еще ваншот Кощея, был еще Вестмарш, это огромный сервер, там был ролевиков под ДНД в Вестмаршах, и там я играл за... Я не помню, как звали этого клерик, но это первый персонаж в ДНД, так скажем. На самом деле с чуваком немножечко играется не так, как хотелось бы. Он должен говорить протяжнее, но я щажу своих сопартийцев.
Maybe I can do 3 at a time. Woohoo! Okay, come on. Who's next?
Блин, Гарусу-то надо это... раскачку сделать. Ну как-то по-другому выглядит. Окей. Да. Здесь я не помню, что брать, поэтому... Еще вот это понадобится. В работе туринского бунтаря. Вон от оружия. Господи, какая средняя сложность. Просто... Жесть легкая. О, 34-й, здрасте. Не, здесь я буду беречь, скорее всего. Это делаем. Патрончик, что ли, взять? Ладно, не, поэкономлю. А чё, Гарус-то недоступен? А, он в скрипте.
Look at Palaven. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
That's rough. You still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
You're putting up a good fight.
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out of you? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
Лучше быть хотя бы чуть-чуть готовым, чем никак не готовым. Почище картинка. И посглаженнее, кстати, выглядит. По сравнению с оригиналом. Ну, видно, что движок обновляли. Видно, что кроме апскейла и текстур здесь еще сделали отражение. Интереснее.
Shit, I hate those things. And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards? I never should have left Earth.
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone.
You okay? Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Commander, how many troops in that crash? 50? 75?
Текстуры.
Not sure.
Купить,
Sounds
видите?
right.
Hard to see a beautiful ship like that go down.
Not to mention the men serving on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should go. That was a little closer than I'd like.
Я помню, здесь разгонялся, спрыгивал и подыхал.
So, Loco, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari? Solarians? Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
The Batarians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the genophage. Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
They're tough sons of bitches.
Да уж, надо телепортировать, чтобы они не орали за 3-2 земель. То есть докричаться до тебя. Кстати говоря, игра старается вести в курс дела вообще те, кто не играл первые 2 части. Вот этими разговорами. Так думаешь, что большое пустословие происходит, но на самом деле нет.
Right behind you. grim. It's been a brutal fight for these guys.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat!
Почему иногда он так же, как во второй части, иногда просто не хочет прыгать. Вот то, что надо сказать о сложности. То есть врагов я победил, а тут, можно сказать, ультраоружие лежало. Типа тяжелый бой. Честно говоря, за солдата здесь я, по-моему, ими все равно не пользовался на максимальной сложности, когда проходил. А было бы забавно.
General Victus.
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander, I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciate it.
General, you're needed off-planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fedorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palaven. Negotiating for the Turian hierarchy?
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this moon.
Without him up there, there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor?
Think you can win this thing, Shepard? Yeah, I don't know, Garrus. But I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them, not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Он что-то казался, он только на корабле говорит про Роганы нужны нам.
The Asari have been down this road before, Commander Shepard.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Salarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental understatement.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Sad to say, but any effort to ally these disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door. This must be my final word. I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
Мне еще одну миссию надо. Так, здесь что у нас? Здесь хороший вопрос. Брать вообще? Мощность умений, возможно. Ну, типа здесь прыгать и делать ударную волну. Ой, не ударную волну, а новую. Это мне не нравится полувзрыв. Здесь вот это очень клево, кстати, зайдет. Ускорение. Здесь вот это, наверное, прорыв. 25%, но это такое себе. 4 секунды достаточно. Будем подтягивать. Кстати говоря, как там? Так, мне надо пойти за ужином. Да. Сейчас. Может, лучше 2 часа стрима? Не, просто перерыв. Я пойду себе в ужин. Посмотрю. Вот. Небольшой перерыв, буквально 5-10 минут. Вот. Там все чай успеть сделать. Ну и тем более рекомендации, сами знаете, все. Каждые 2 часа надо вставать, размяться и так далее и тому подобное. Вот. Да. Только надо было сказать это все, когда пауза не стояла. Вот. В общем, я кушаю без вебки. Какая приятная фича все-таки в опсе сделали. То есть берешь, ставишь запись на паузу, потом ее отжимаешь.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibrations.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
Я это 20 раз спрашивал все. Так что я нажимаю только все самое забытое, скажем так.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Commander, I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's based in the AI core.
I'll head down.
Maybe hurry.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on Deck 3.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check.
Ладно. А то тут все заперлись уже.
Is everything okay?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter. We'll follow your lead.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment.
А ее редко брал. Всегда может в этот раз
I can send you a full
почаще ее
report if
брать
you
с
wish.
собой.
However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this. How are you, Commander?
Всеми бегать. Кстати, ты смотрел Вавилон 5? Стоп, я сейчас правильно помню, что это. Ну, я точно не смотрел его как-то полностью, так частично. Да, я видел этот сериал в детстве, я его не понимал. Он мне казался прикольным, но я вообще о нем мало чего помню. А что? С 93 до 98. Ну, блин, транслировался. Где он транслировался в России? Ну-ка. Он реально у нас показывался. Я сам весь его просмотрел, там очень классно, ну типа все это общение, тонкости. Возможно, когда-нибудь дойдут руки его посмотреть эти. Блин, я вот реально и посмотрел Светлячок с полгода-год назад.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Посмотрел Светлячок, и теперь я считаю, что телеканал Fox совершил просто преступление против человечества.
Garrus, didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, A certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
You mentioned you still had family
Сестра и
on
отец,
Palaven.
по-моему.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Эти отсылки к калибрации во второй части, это, конечно... великолепно.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Про первый контакт, это да. В истории, кстати говоря, Mass Effect тут тоже как бы первый контакт профокапили, и вот как раз-таки турианцы воевали с людьми. Сколько-то лет. Небольшое количество времени. Стоп, а в кодексе нету про...
The Asari, roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers.
Извиняюсь.
The Turians have the largest
Во время войны первого контакта, она даже так и называется.
the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence.
Тонкости, ошибки, они просто мы мочим других, ну потому что... Ну здесь поднимаются хорошие темы. Здесь вот Mass Effect вообще вся трилогия, Она в процессе, она очень классная. По лору, по каким-то действиям, по ошибкам, которые принимают, так скажем, политики и так далее и тому подобное. Здесь только концовка сюрреалистична до невозможности. Из-за этого игру так много людей над этими концовками настолько ржут. Потому что они реально выбиваются из общей канвы повествования и звучат глупо. Они дополнили, понимаешь, там вообще первоначальные концовки были, так скажем, непонятно на что они влияли, но мне это нравилось, потому что там, несмотря на какую концовку ты выбрал, там все потом можно было развернуть так, что делать продолжение, серьезно. Но и на это был, возможно, скорее всего, расчет. Но люди такие, нам нужно больше, нам нужно вот типа. Людей на самом деле расстроило то, что тут концовки зависят от твоего от количества набранных очков, скажем так, и от того, что ты выберешь, а не то, что ты по ходу игры делал. Вот. Но это не об этом речь. Они довыпускали патч, который добавила одну концовку. Очень плохую концовку, на самом-то деле. Вот. Ну, не по качеству, а просто плохая концовка это. И расписали остальные концовки. И сделали, так скажем, в одной концовке еще одну дополнительную видеоставочку. Немногое, так скажем, объяснили, на что повлиял твой выбор уже после игры, так скажем. Но это в целой конве все равно сюрреализм. Там я скажу так, одна концовка нормальная, как по мне, но там плохое все равно случается, как по мне. Потом концовка, которая вообще, ну, можно сказать, прикольная, но там есть тоже некоторые проблемы. Третья концовка это просто сюр какой-то и наркомания. И четвертая, вот, которую они добавили с патчем, ну, это, можно сказать, проигрыш. Притом проигрыш, потому что ты так сказал, как Шепард. Так, с кем я еще не поболтал? С Гарусом поболтал, с Лярой. Ляре вроде зашел, послушал, как она с Гарусом болтала. И самой, по-моему, не поговорил.
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palavin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning.
Здесь еще очень, ну, вот реально как бы... Здесь очень хороший, богатый лор. Реально. Андромеду еще, кстати говоря, не взлюбили за то, что она не предложила такое же, можно сказать. Это правильное отношение к Андромеде было бы. Они просто вырвали, можно сказать, кусок вот лора и расы, все вот из трилогии и переместили в Андромеду. То есть Андромеда это между второй и третьей частью оригинальной трилогии замыслилась экспедиция в другую галактику. Ну, в Андромеду, собственно. Вот, и к началу третьей игры они уже смотались и прилетят только через 600 лет туда. Вот со всеми болтать без умолку. И здесь я, пожалуй, вернусь к своему старому.
Commander? Commander?
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
Ah.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now.
Вопросики
It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know.
Как
And I'll do
РПГ,
whatever it
кстати
takes to get us
говоря,
there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No
Mass
promises
Effect
now
это
that I've gotten a
все-таки
taste for it. Besides,
трудно
I like to
назвать.
keep
Это, скорее
Esteban on his
всего...
toes.
Сейчас. Mass Effect это скорее какой-то такой аркадный шутанчик. Просто с нелинейным сюжетом.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
Я, по-моему, все вообще
I'll
спросил.
talk to you later.
You bet.
Просто насчет этого лучше... Нифига себе, я здесь напропускал первый раз, когда отбегал. Да ёлы-то пал, нифига себе. Я реально очень много пропустил. Тебе надо сходить.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
Здесь юмор еще.
We actually have a research department for
Юмор
that. They
есть.
focus test looks, voice,
Так,
manner.
плюс-минус.
Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
Но в пределах.
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers,
Скажем.
but they write the creepiest fan mail.
Но есть DLC Цитадель, и там прямо суперски для фанбазы все сделано.
Whose mech was that? She has got some curves.
Ну, короче, не просто так, что да. Блин, вот просто РПГ. Вот реально, вот эта РПГ-система, по-твоему. То есть крафта здесь нету. Здесь только нацепляешь что-то на пушки, покупаешь их, прокачивать типа их там можно, но сугубо линейно. Способки тоже, можно сказать, линейно с разъединениями, с выборами на 4, 5, 6. Все. То есть крафта здесь нету как такового. Тут нету заданий типа Найди, принеси, там, я не знаю, прям таких заданий. Чуть выше Зельда. Ну не, Зельда... Блин, я с Зельдами-то плохо знаком, я ни в одну не играл. Ну, просто роль-плеинг гейм, по идее, для меня это игра, которая вот реально с RPG-системой, там, богатой. Я не знаю, как какой-нибудь сратый Neverwinter Nights. Но если это именно как роль-плеинг гейм, название же роль-плеинг гейм, то это почти любая игра. Ты в каждой игре играешь какую-то роль.
Commander.
Зельда это скорее какие-то, я не знаю, адвенчуры. Экшен и не экшен РПГ, а просто экшен. Что-то вроде этого. Ну, из того, что я видел. Кстати, я бы поиграл в Зельда. Только не знаю, с первой частью ли. Ну, блин, первая часть... там с этими загадками. Меня немножечко бесит такого вида старые игры. Потому что там загадки порой совсем простые, ну ладно. И вообще-то Ламалана проходил, господи. Чего мне пугаться для этого? Простые на самом деле. Ну я вот вспоминаю просто Несовскую, и там типа камеру. Камень в нужную сторону подвинуть, чтобы открыть все. Чтобы открыть данж там. Это еще и последовательность правильная есть у данжа. И типа можно в какой-то старший данж прийти без нужной тебе штуки, что-то такое. То есть там есть бэктрекинг, но учитывая какая игра... Как игра сделана, там бэктрекинг неинтересный, как по мне. DLC-шка. Тоже DLC-шка, это будем проходить в конце. Угу. Не очень хорошо. Там два письма от одного человека, так скажем. Неправильно это сделано. Могли бы и переработать.
Commander, are you all right? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago,
Это
I bet
первая
you'd have been
стадия,
there.
так скажем, кустов.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're
Это
still
DLC
open.
второй части
Some of their work
упоминается.
has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Commander?
Блин, жалко, что я во второй части ни в одной из своих... Это 6-е уже прохождение. Я из второй части не доставал одного НПЦ. Вот на ее месте, которая во второй части стоит, Келли Чемберс. Я ни разу ее на 3-ю часть не выводил. Она просто пропадает и все. Ну там просто очень странные вещи надо делать, чтобы она появилась в 3-й. Шепард какой-то гопник. Да, я решил прическу сменить ему по 3-ю часть. Просто сколько бы они ни говорили, что они улучшили редактор персонажа, он... Да, там он стал получше, в принципе, но все равно можно творить такие страшные морды, что страшно становится.
Check out my co-pilot.
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander. Don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are. Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of... Commander?
Блин, я случайно... Я думаю, что он договаривает и случайно нажимаю. Это моя проблема в 3-й части.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard,
Но спарринг это одно, а перестрелка это другое.
an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by
Вот это
Cerberus.
важная часть, кстати,
I do not
3-й
take moral
части.
stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer.
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Ну что ж не пилота. Пилот здесь, который Джефф сидит, у него по лору, он говорит это... Он в первой части, у него есть синдром Вролика, кажется, Вролика называется. И это реальный синдром существующий, реально. Когда очень тонкие кости. Да. Со всеми поболтал-то. Блин, надо вот теперь... По идее, надо лететь... Угу.
I found something.
По идее, сейчас надо лететь на цитадель и... Ах.
Evasion successful.
Да, спасибо. Никогда не видел эти повещалки. Мне просто из-за того, что это Legendary Edition отдельно. Здесь же ачивки все обнуленные, можно сказать. Не ачивка, ачивка.
Signal confirmed.
Раз. Здесь были в первой части.
Faster than light jump successful.
$800 горючего, чё?
Evasion successful.
Чё так много-то? Нафига здесь стоит? Лежит так много горючего. ВТФ. Ах, ну вот это, блин, это гораздо лучше, чем во второй части. Нет, третья часть, они уже нащупали то, что им нужно делать на космической карте. Ой, блин, здесь же еще DLC, который желательно пораньше пройти. Продолжаем болтать.
Transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I need to
Здесь
get
до
to the
сих пор
hospital.
больницы и посольства?
Yes, Commander.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please
Ладно,
select a
странно.
destination.
Окей, если игра так посчитала.
No, you don't understand.
Кстати говоря, вот это надо слушать. Некоторые штуки.
Listen, I am a surgeon at
Вот это
Huerta
клево,
Memorial
кстати,
on
находка,
Citadel.
что
We have
послушаешь
several
диалог,
alien
и
patients here
тебе
at
дается
this time,
квест.
and we need... No, regular Metagel won't work. We need the modified
О,
version
данные
with better
обновлены.
absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical emergency. We can't wait.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm
Бедный
just surrounded by
администратор,
zombies.
который вот, вот из-за этого вот просто вот как люди работают в магазинах на кассах порой, это надо такие стальные нервы иметь. Подойдет кто-нибудь вот такой и начнет тебе на
Took her
мозги
long enough to
капать.
get the hint.
Welcome to Serta.
День этот запас пенициллина. Так, Тейн, я с тобой потом поговорю. Чуть. С Тейном, ладно, поговорим. Ага. Что здесь происходит? Что это сейчас было?
Commander Shepard, when I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keprel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times.
Так
The
скипаются
oxygen transfer
анимации,
proteins
конечно.
don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Вот это немножечко... Между второй и третьей частью... Блин, вроде я всегда помнил, что год. Но здесь вначале, по-моему, сказали, что полгода Шепарда держали заперти. Хотя... Не, нормально, нормально это получается.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet
Интересно
again,
все-таки,
Shepard.
как тут будет, если Колята все-таки сажают. Да что здесь за баг происходит? Такое ощущение, что игра лагает. Я такой бегу, просто сталкиваюсь с моделькой, я на самом деле остаюсь где-то там позади, на сервере, а сам пробегаю дальше, а потом мне сервер так обратно возвращает. Такое бывает в онлайновых играх. Что-то странно происходит все. А, вот, кстати. Надо зайти.
No, it won't connect. It says the station's communication system is offline. Okay. If these interfaces make our commando
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers. I know the Myanmar frontier isn't safe. Yes, yes. All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back, this project accomplishes nothing.
Чё, сайт-квестик взялся?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. But where do we stand, Shepard? Did we cut all ties?
Вот это на роман? Сейчас. Мне потому что здесь важно, потому что случайно получилось замутить с ней в первой части. У меня расчет трилогии был на другого персонажа. Сейчас. Шли Mass Effect 3. То сейчас восстановится с первой части. Любовная линия. Это в первой части. Третий роман. Угу. Не, это не должен быть. Сейчас. Но это не должен быть.
A lot has happened, Ash. But I'd like to work this out.
I'm surprised.
Why?
Just thought your taste had moved on to wanted criminals with shaved heads.
You mean Jack?
Hey, I'm not judging. Whatever generates your Mass Effect field.
I don't deny any of it. We both have history. We can dwell on the past, or admit we might have a future. So, what do you think?
We take it slow, okay? Just give me some time.
Okay. Okay. Get some rest. If you
Преступница
need anything
бритые
at all,
наголо.
let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing.
Я уже поставил ее на праведный
What is it?
путь.
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're past that. Fresh start.
It's gonna take time.
Copy that. But not too long. The bad guys aren't taking coffee breaks.
Okay, what is this? Healing through guilt?
Seems to be working.
Не вспоминается геймер-пуп. Господи. Великолепные все-таки видосы.
Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me.
Все-таки...
I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
Эшли намного более живой персонаж, чем Кайден. В этом прохождении это 100%. И прямое описание. Но просто если выбирать Кайдена в первой части, и он же здесь будет лежать. Просто, блин, Кайден хуже прописан, чем Эшли. Эшли все-таки она про семью рассказывает, про свои интересы. А Кайден, он как-то ни рыба, ни мясо. Он что-то...
So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's...
А это были ее
tough to face.
подчиненные?
I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back.
Что-то глаз заслезился.
And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, Elsie.
Ладно.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
Я это 100 раз прожимал просто уже все
You
реплики.
too, Shepard.
И они не так уж и много значат. Ай. Нет. У меня какой-то нервак опять появился. Я чешу, что-то кручу. Отвратительно.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. Areas tagged as interest are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Давайте с доктором Мишель еще поговорим. И доктор Мишель. Это в этой зоне, она, по-моему, там стоит.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another
О, а
Asari.
вот это, по-моему...
Can I have a gun?
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. Wherever
Это
you transfer
отсылка,
me,
по-моему, на
people shouldn't have
что-то
humans.
внутри
Humans
вселенной.
are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
У Эшли еще здесь даже есть какая-то линия. Кайден военный, потому что он просто военный. А Эшли, у нее дед, единственный там генерал в истории человечества, который сдался инопланетянам во время войны Первого контакта. И она как бы... У нее дед был не в почете, отец был не в почете. Она
Hello again,
хотя
Commander.
хочет
Here to see our
это...
patient?
Она хочет это исправить.
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
The council called the invaders Reapers. The same term was used by
Мне только ком какой-то сзади. Получается. Ах, ладно.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Чистилище. Община президиума, доки.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Ладно, давайте
Please select a destination. One moment, please.
сверху вниз пойдем.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24, emergency civilian housing.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let
Давайте создадим прецедент.
That's back when we had space.
You know, if that ship doesn't clear out, the dock's authorized to fire.
Right. We'll follow through.
Блин, я не это хотел. Хотел его поддержать. Разрешаю открыть огонь. Это красная наполнялка будет работать. Фак. И она автосохранилась. Господи ты ж, боже мой. Ну или пофиг, блин, я не хочу. Реально. Ой, прокликивать что ли теперь эти все диалоги? Одно-то сохранилось, блин. Ладно. Хоть... Блин, ну целых сколько? 15 минут? Я не знаю, я уже расстроился даже. Слушайте, у меня, в принципе, как я вступлю, наверное, я загружусь и закончу, потому что у меня реально слезится глаз очень сильно. Глаз слезится.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Что-то... Я
Docking
еще и
permission
болею до
granted.
сих пор,
Would you
поэтому...
like private transport arranged?
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
Надо бы... Если голова болит, то желательно отдохнуть. Глаз слезится. Так, я сохранюсь здесь и не забуду, что... Я не забуду, что больницу можно будет прокликать. Все можно прокликать. В принципе, я же еще побочные вопросы спрашивал, их можно не спрашивать. Так что это все за 5 минут, но просто... Короче, вот так как есть. По поводу стримов я понятия не имею, если честно, как завтра. Может быть утром, может быть днем, может быть вечером, может быть вообще не будет. В общем, как всегда, спонтанно, внезапно, неожиданно, без расписания. Спасибо, кто зашел. Metal Search, спасибо. Истинно еще заходил. И, наверное, пока-пока.